Dogs. Make. Us. Human. I had the pleasure of immersing myself in a scientific nonfiction book titled Animals in Translation by Temple Grandin, who is currently a professor of animal science at Colorado State University. Some things to know about her is that she didn't talk until she was about 3.5 years old and had been later diagnosed with autism. She was often bullied as a child and was even given the nickname tape recorder due to her speech impediment. But evidently, Grandin had used her autism to her advantage and was able to create a bright future for herself. As Grandin narrates about both her personal experiences with animals and the actual evidence of animal behavior, a thorough breakdown of why animals do what they do is brought into light, and it's all understood through the eyes of those with autism. Also, vice versa, Grandin uses animal behavior to explain just exactly what it's like to be autistic. So, what can it possibly be like to see through the eyes of animals? Like, just what can our furry friends see that we humans can't? Well, throughout the novel, Grandin reiterates this idea that humans and animals see the world differently due to the attention and the lack thereof to detail. A great and familiar example that may help others understand what Grandin means is the video, Gorillas in Our Midst. In the video, there's a lady dressed in a gorilla suit who walks on screen during a basketball game, pounding her chest, and 50% of all viewers don't see her. The gorilla video exemplified inattentional blindness. For the most part, normal people pay attention to one thing, which is typically the bigger picture or overall idea of something. When we direct our attention on that one general thing, we tend to disregard all the smaller details that are within the bigger picture. To animals and autistic people, the world is a swirling mass of details. Grandin claims, we're seeing, hearing, and feeling all the things that no one else can. As this was a recurrent message in the novel, a solid apparent lesson could be that humans and animals need each other in order to make sense of our dynamic world. If you're interested in psychology and definitely eager to become a vet or something, this will be a good read for you. Temple Grandin has her very own sense of humor that really shines within the book, and it's humor that one will want to continue reading because of how simple and understandable it is, despite the bombardment of facts and statistics. Animals in Translation keeps you on your toes, and I think after reading it, you might be thinking more like an animal. You might find yourself looking at your dog a bit more closer when trying to understand why they bark at every animal in your backyard. And by that, I mean like nose to nose closer, because you really want to see what's going on in his or her head. No worries though. People were animals too once, and when we turned into human beings, we gave something up. Being close to animals brings some of it back. That is how dogs, and animals in general, make us human.
Created using Powtoon.